What's up, dude?
Hey.
It's the No Leg Day takeover.
We're taking over.
Brian
Bryan Callen is not here today.
Bryan Callen passed away.
Is in Turkey getting
His hair done finally.
his hair done.
God, I wish.
Actually, I wasn't supposed to say this. He finally got a role. He's been trying to break back into the acting world, and he actually got a role as a crisis actor for the hantavirus.
So he's headed out there.
Imagine being on that boat and there's just one guy like, and you're like, Bryan Callen? He's like, no, my name's Steve, and I got it, run away.
He's in the power pose. The hantavirus.
The hantavirus. Yeah, it's Bryan doing a bit. He's like, I just wish we were treated like human beings. You know, I have a friend who's a billionaire. And he's sending his chopper right now to pick us up. If it wasn't for him.
But he has a full toupee. That's like a full Fonzie hairpiece.
It's me, Steve.
I hope we get off this boat. Hey, I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana next week. Oh, buddy, you fucked us because now they know you're getting off the boat next week because you're promoting your dates.
You know what the crazy thing about living in Texas is? We're hearing nothing about this here.
Because it's not real.
And my friends I mean,
It's not real.
it's a real thing.
It's not, though.
You know,
It's not like even the CDCC or whatever the fuck it's called came out and was like, yeah, still
Put him in a
doesn't.
crew cut.
All right, dudes, I got to take off.
All right.
You boys hold it down. Go watch No Leg Days.
Thank you, sir.
Phil Heath episode dropped today, yeah?
Yeah.
Go watch
Still
it,
Heath
boys.
officially-
Check it out. Yeah.
Officially out.
I leave you guys with the mothership.
Also gonna be doing some segments here that sometimes Bryan doesn't do, and sometimes Bryan doesn't answer the fan questions. So Bryan, we're hijacking your fans, to give them the advice that they truly want from you that you have not given them.
And we'll give you the advice as Bryan and then also as ourselves.
Yeah. So you want to read the first one?
Sup, Bryan? I'm a big fan of yours.
Why?
So, all right, come on, you gotta pull real questions here, Chin. What are we doing? So, I really don't mean this question in any negative way. We'll see. But with all the videos and comments being made, can you speak on the narrative that you have lost interest in the podcast from either missing the show, or even this is ironic, or comments made by Brendan about not being able to get you to do stuff? It seems like this is becoming an ongoing topic, so it would be nice for you to comment on it. Love you. Wish you all the best.
Okay, Bryan. How do you feel about that?
I love the podcast. I want to do it every day till I die. Which I think, here's the thing, dude. I think that's how Bryan feels. Let me say something, like, honestly about Bryan. One of the hardest working and busiest people I've ever met, maybe the number one. He's literally always working, developing an idea. Dude, I mean, since we moved here, and people can say what they want about, like, oh, it hasn't come out, or it's not finished, or it's not developed, whatever. Like, Acting Off, which just went up and is great, is really great. Go watch it on Bryan's channel. We're in it. Brandstorming, completely separate, different show. First episode with Harlan Williams went up this morning. It completely creative and inventive. He has a whole ad company, so he's constantly like writing, directing, and making commercials for tons of different businesses. Like, so he and like, dude, he went through stuff where he had to diversify his portfolio of time invested and creative investment. So, like, yeah, I get it. Your attention becomes factioned. He's been doing the show for a while. It becomes factioned. So, like, there are very practical and real reasons where I get why, like, maybe he has less energy for this. Beyond, like, his emotional connection to it, I know him and Brendan love each other dearly.
Yeah.
It's not that. But it's also, dude, it's fucking hard. You think if Seinfeld went 15 seasons, you know, Kramer would be kicking the door in every episode? No, sometimes he'd be like, I'm tired. I'm staying home.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they do come down here because they, like, you know, me and Bryan hung out for one of the fan questions things one time. And, you know, he saw the support that he's gotten, and he got kind of emotional. And he's like, I do love this podcast. But it's just like you said, he has, you know, because of, he has to divert so many things and his attention to so many different things that, and yeah, you can give him shit about being scatterbrained and stuff like that. But like, that's kind of what he has to,
yeah, his weakness is his superpower in that, like, crazy attention deficit. Like, I mean, worse than you, worse than my brother. Like there's a lot of people in my life who have like crazy ADD, and Bryan's is the worst. But it's also why he can like literally show up to a room. I mean, we did a table read for a pilot, and like Bry got there late. He's like on the phone. He walks in and then was like astounding.
Yeah.
Like he's so talented and can just like show up and be like bang. And I think when that's the type of brain that you carry, it's just like you either are lasered the fuck in on something or not at all. And it is what it is. And so when the comments, dude, because like I see him on YouTube and shit, and when the comments are really negative, I can often tell that it's coming from somebody who wants to see Bryan at his best. And my one light suggestion of advice would be like, say that.
Yeah.
Because some of the comments are like, dude, like, I feel like you're at your best when you're doing this, this, or this. And I'm like, that actually is the kind of thing that, like, I respond to. Like, I get a DM or whatever, and they're like, oh, I like when you do this, or, like, it doesn't feel like your heart's in that.
To parlay on what you were saying before, I could vouch for it. Like, the amount of times, like, Bryan, where we'd be on the road, and, like, he was actually, like, was actually depressed.
Yeah.
And would be, like, sad backstage and, like, not feeling it. And then just gets on the stage, does his power stance, and then fucking actually, like, people, believe it or not, like, some people talk all this shit. Bryan actually does crush.
Dude, he crushes, like, in a way that, like, I hate to be the guy, like, saying this. And part of the reason why is because, like, people know it. Like, he's unbelievably talented and is one of those comics that can, like, just get on and turn it up and turn a guy's mustache into a 5-minute bit, or turn a random historical fact that he was thinking about in the car. He'll be thinking about, like, you know, the Mongol.
All right, so Brendan Schaub left in the middle of the podcast, and he called it the mothership for some odd reason. But he exposed Bryan Callen after initially trashing him with Bryan Callen's openers, and oh my god, is Lazy Landau and other loser over there such ass kissers. The fact that they think this is a step up, so they have to glaze Bryan and Brendan, like, you're sitting in a car storage unit. It's so pathetic, but for them this is a step up. But they basically confirmed Callen just isn't interested in doing the podcast anymore. But they talked about his other businesses. Is that why he's going to Idaho? Callen has a business where he writes for commercials, in which I guarantee none of it's used, because I've seen Callen stand up, and oof, it really isn't that good in any way, shape, or form. And this thing is pretty much on its last legs. I mean, Bappa was on Joe Rogan and he promoted Big Brown Breakdown, and his gearhead's gone wild. Now, to be fair, whenever Callen's on Rogan or something else, he doesn't promote the Fighter and the Kid either. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious that going forward, Schaub wants this to be the show with these two guys right here. And they talk about that. I don't know if I'm going to make a separate video with just those losers talking, because they're really not interested. I might have to do a live stream about it later, because I think they kind of called out me and podcast cringe, and I can't let that stand, especially for losers who are running cover for an accused rapist and an accused diddler who did call in. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the comments.